Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just kind of going what I go through when I go through it, and because I talk a lot of shit. I do talk a lot of shit about how we're controlled, and kind of who does the controlling and all of that type of shit. And I mean, it's just crazy, man, really when you really get the opportunity to hear the shit come straight from the horse's mouth. You understand? And this is one of them moments because here is I know it's a phone conversation between me and a former in-law. Where I mean, you'll see where it goes. I don't really think I'm gonna pause it. During the conversation, I'm just gonna let it kind of run, and then maybe say something afterwards because this is more of a I don't know, call it an expose, I guess. Because inside the mind of people who do the controlling, it's clear that they couldn't give two shits about regular people and what people go through in life. Trying to work hard and do the right thing and all of that type of stuff. It's like, I mean, zero fucks is given. Zero fucks is given, and when you actually, but the only part about the part about it where people get confused is, there's a belief that certain people wouldn't do that. Like the news people they get put in front of you that's on that bullshit. I mean, they wouldn't, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. That don't make sense. Somebody wouldn't lie to you blatantly and mislead you for their own benefit. And that's because most of us regulars, us normies, we actually give a fuck about other people and what they go through and put the shoe on the other foot and don't make decisions, based off of our own selfish desires. You understand? But since those type of people like us get ran over, we're not the controllers, because the controllers obviously do, way more than is necessary to make sure that people stay in their place. So I don't know, check this out, man. You see right there at the bottom of it, the Freemason way, Nobleman. So we're gonna run with this real quick.
I did not mind being an Uncle Tom or a good nigga to get what I wanted. And I got what I wanted. And where am I right now? At 60? $8,000 to $10,000 a month retired money. Okay? So don't even get it twisted. And I did have a nice long run at a decent job of being a warrant officer. Who got me that job? Who gave me that job? Republicans. When I had problems with businesses and I needed certain things taken care of, who did it? I go to the Republicans. Democrats wouldn't do it for you. All they wanted to get the hand out. But because I was a good nigga, well, we're going to take care of that good nigga over there. He's one of us. Okay, fine. I played the role. You damn right I played the role. But I got mine. That's the bottom line. I took care of me and my family by any means necessary. And at that time, it worked for me. I ran for state senate twice. I knew I wasn't going to fucking win in a 95% Democratic city. Come on. But I did it. And I took the heat from it. I took the heat. But what did it benefit me? Those couple of years that I was involved, I was bringing home over $100,000 a year from the fucking party. So don't tell me I'm wrong, Jack. Fuck that. I rode that horse for 15, 16 years. I rode that horse. And I rode it right to the bank. Yes, sir, Mr. Charlie. Anything you say, Mr. Charlie. You got it, Mr. Charlie. I'll take this money over here. I go pay this judge off. I do this. I do that. Oh, fuck yeah, I do it. And and a whole along the way, after I leave my run, I go straight to the bank. So yeah, I'll be a sellout. I don't care. Call me what you want. I don't give a good goddamn. But I'm still sitting on 8 to 10 grand a month. So what the fuck I care for the rest of my life? And past. But damn near was over between the club, properties, everything. I got about $2 million in assets. And $10,000 a month. And I'm getting ready to sell everything and move to Florida. And take my assets and my change with me. So I didn't do bad. And if I had to sell out myself to be a Republican and do that, would I care? Would I care? Come on, man. Come on, man. Between my house and Mommy's house, $500,000. The club was over $1 million. Are you kidding me?
What, you getting rid of that too? You said no
it's
ties?
Gone. What do you mean? It's for sale. Oh, hell yeah. I'm not trying to work no more, man. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck wants to work till 70, 80 years old? Not me. You can if you want, but I ain't doing it. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing it. That's bullshit. I gotta get up every 9, do a 9 to 5 every fucking day. You kiss my ass. I ain't doing that shit. And I put myself in a good financial position where I am right now. I'm cool. I'm cool in the game. I'm cool.
You gonna celebrate?
And actually, I'm 61. Realistically, this was in place even before that. You want a store? Your cigarettes? Yeah. Here's some money. Here, wait a minute.
My bad. Audio about to get fucked up real quick, so adjust your volume.
Where's my money at? Oh. 1 second. The Masons? Shit, I done moved up to that. I done passed all the chairs. And the Masonic. I still do that. And I'm done.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I am a straight up noble. I carry the title of Nobleman.
Nobleman.
Again, all I gotta do is make a phone call. Hey, you fucking now. Nah, brother. I done paid my dues. I done put 30 years into that shit. And so now it's time for it to pay off to me.
Right.
Money, paying dues, paying this, paying that, this banquet, that banquet.
Yeah, y'all stayed going to banquets, I remember that.
It's like I said, I done paid my dues, and now if I need anything, I make a phone call. And that's the one organization I don't give a good goddamn who you think you are. I know that I make a phone call, and it's taken care of. 3/4 of the judges in this city are Masons. 3/4 of the police officers in this city are Masons.
I believe that.
That's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you.
Nah, I believe it.
Certain things you do, certain things you don't do. And you don't use your card. You don't use your card, not unless it's necessary. But if it's necessary and I gotta make phone calls, shit. Sergeant of Arms, this is Noble Ritter. I got a problem. What can I help you with, Mr. Ritter? Don't go there. Don't go there. Like I said, it's best for me to stay out of shit because I try not to get involved and let shit happen the way it's supposed to happen and leave it alone. I'm trying to talk to you, trying to give you just a little tiny bit of advice and stuff like that, trying to help this situation because I care about the kids. What you do in your life, that's your business. What she do in her life, that's her business. All I care about the kids. That's it. And the shit you're going through right now is really fucking the kids up. Plain and simple. Jenna's upset about it. Nyla's upset about it. And Maya, she, you know.
She's she's chilling.
But the bottom line is, this is unnecessary. It ain't necessary. You'll be able to get your kids whenever you want your kids, and you should be able to give her the kids whenever she wants, as long as the both of you are decent parents to the children. That's all I care. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. You get no qualms out of me. You ain't got to worry about Lester doing this. I ain't doing shit. Because it ain't my business. How she wants to live her life, unfortunately, you try to give kids good direction and point them in the right direction. But after that, what else can you do?
Right. I got a 22-year-old. So I know exactly That it's gonna go where it's gonna go.
Just think about the whole big picture. Think about tomorrow, not yesterday. Yesterday gone. Yesterday is nothing but a fucking memory. It's gone. It's over. It's done. Yesterday was yesterday. I can't get back yesterday. Ain't shit I can do about what happened yesterday. But there is something I can do about tomorrow. And today. Thing for you to do, honestly, call her up. Tell her, listen. We need to, in a couple weeks, I'm going to give you a call in a couple weeks. We'll sit down and we'll work this thing out. And amicably, come up, see the kids.
We could do that. We could do that if she give me the girls and go along with this, with what we got going on. But I'm not. But I'm not going that way.
You have to be
no,
right.
It's not so much has to be right. It's no, and that's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's the situation that we got going on right now.
All you got to do is get on the phone, call your attorney and say, listen, I'm dropping this shit. I'm done with it. I'll take care of it. And that's all you got to do. The white folks going to what's the white folks going to do but fuck the kids up even more with some more bullshit? You got to think about it, man.
She got to think about it too.
Well, yeah, but you can't control her. You can't make her do a motherfucking thing that she can't make you do. It works two ways.
It does.
So what do you think? You're going to make her do something more? If anything, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. You keep pouring salt on the wound. Eventually, you're going to have to cut that leg off. Keep it up. You need to think about it, man.
What you mean? What you mean salt on the wound?
Not right now, but you may have been hurt and feel like you were at one point taken advantage of and lied to and this and that and that and this. And I go for it, and I understand that. And that's a fucked up thing to feel. It's a fucked up way to be positioned to be put in when you didn't ask for it. I get all that. But life goes on, dude. It does. Tomorrow it will come. Whether you're here or not, this won't happen. You should just want to make sure that you're part of tomorrow.
Came out.
I'm going to say this to you one time and one time only.
Yeah.
And I'll never say this again to you. If I needed to take care of this situation, it would have been taken care of. Now leave it alone. Don't respond to what I said to you. Just know that if I wanted to get involved like that, which I don't, and right. I'm not, if I needed something to be taken care of, Clifton, please, let's not even go there with that conversation because it ain't necessary. I'm just simply saying to you, I'm stayed out of it. And the only reason I'm into it is because I got a phone call from who? From you. I mean, not from you, from Rock, 2 o'clock in the fucking morning about somebody coming out banging on the door, 1 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. I was asleep. So now I'm involved because you done woke me the fuck up.
All right, so yeah, now, as far as the personal shit, discussion that went on within it, shit is what it is, but my main thing here is this is how they think, this is how they talk, within their mind, because I wasn't supposed to hear none of this shit. And that's kind of been my life. Like a lot of people, have told me, things that they really shouldn't be telling people. So it's kind of like, how the fuck is you telling me this shit? An example being, I had a sheriff buddy who had told me that that when the police are in training, this was when he was in the academy, and they were talking about whenever they have to discharge their weapon, whenever they got to use their weapon, and they said that what are you supposed to say on the report and all of that stuff, and he said, you're supposed to, you thought you saw a gun. No, you saw a gun. You understand? Because how you write your report is, basically what's going to happen. So, automatically, once they say, I saw a gun, it don't matter if you had one, don't matter if you was reaching, don't matter about nothing. If they write in their report, I saw a gun, That's literally all that matters. You understand? It's like the information that you get, that you hear is kind of like, damn. And, I'm the type of person where I'm not just going to sit on certain shit. I'm not built that way. I'm not built that way. Like I try to talk to, people that I know and you did the Facebook thing back in the day and shit. Like the people talking about, 5 days in Facebook jail, 30 days in Facebook jail. Shit, I had a page that got the life sentence. I'm still getting emails saying I got notifications going to that motherfucker. I was even a damn friend suggestion. Like the new page I got was a friend suggestion on an email, from my one that got deceased. They killed it. Because I just, whenever something's bullshit, like it's bullshit, I've always been that way. If something goes against me and it's valid, I don't argue. I can't argue. What can I argue about? Shit, if I fucked up something, I fucked up something. Damn, try to make it better, move on. But if you're telling me something that, is some bullshit, like you give me a reason that's some bullshit, like example, this whole mask thing and all of that. Like, yo, I'm not rocking with that. It's bullshit. You understand? At the risk of being labeled as crazy and all of that type of stuff, man, I'll go wherever it goes. But in the end, you're not going to give me a bullshit ass explanation and expect me to be like, okay. That's dumb. That's how you dumb yourself down. That's how you allow yourself to become, just one of them little dizzy motherfuckers. You understand? Chasing that glitter shit. You understand? So like with this right here, I mean, shit, you heard it clear as day. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about selling out. You understand? He took that shit to the bank. Meaning they don't give a fuck about you because they're going to the bank. You understand? They can make a phone call and get shit done instantaneously type shit. You understand? And like I said, I mean, shit, I'm a full-blown witness to the shit. No matter what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with type, it's one of them ones where, normal people just simply don't matter within this society when it comes to, the power, the powers that be. You see here, I mean, he calls himself, I mean, they call him a nobleman. And passed all the chairs because it did get a little rough with the audio. But what he said, I passed all the chairs and I'm now a noble. And then to my knowledge, when it comes to, the letter of the Constitution, right, there are to be no titles of nobility. You understand? So now, if you want to talk about you a noble, within whatever organization that you in, and it's just a club type shit, it is what it is. But we're talking about government employees, right? Government workers, people that make legislation, people that make, that enforce laws. Because as you heard him say, 70% of the judges is Freemasons, Masons, police, Masons. Right? So now, and then within that network, they have full protection from whatever bullshit that normies like you and me got an issue with. Like, that's fucked up. Period. To have a title of nobility and you running for senator type shit, even though, that was, the senator shit was before. But I mean, it's not exclusive to just him. This is the way. understand? This is what is. Understand? And this is the mind state of what and who is. You know, because you see right there on that child beating shit, you know, I don't really feel like playing that, but I mean, shit. Talking about beating the skin off of kids, right? Talking about beating the skin off of the kids, and I'm not going to get locked up because I got the Republicans, remember? Can't touch me. Understand? Matter of fact, fuck it.
I always, when she gets on my nerves, I put up 4 fingers. And I show her. I said, when I do that and put up 4 fingers, she know what I mean. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'll beat the shit out of
Hold on. Like I said, the audio is a little fucked up.
You gotta go send me over there. I'll take my blood over there. I'll beat the shit out of him this time. I'll beat the shit out of him. I don't problem with it. I'll beat him. Hello?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, I was just telling her, kids acting up because they not doing their work online.
You said who kid? Juan?
Juan's kids.
Yeah.
Boys. He got 2 terrorists. Taiwan and Dewan.
Hold on, I thought Chunk got better.
Well,
oh, he got better, but it wasn't from something crazier.
One makes the other one bad. Ass. Because they're bad.
Yeah.
They're bad. Especially Taiwan.
Yeah, I be hearing them talking crazy when they playing the game and stuff like that.
Well, like I said, she went over there this morning and warmed his ass, but they scared of me. When I come around, everybody straightens up and acts like a stick statue. Because they know I don't play with them. I don't play with none of them. I don't play with none of them. I ain't having that shit. You ain't stressing me the fuck out. And if you stress my wife out, now I'm miserable because she's stressed out over your dumb shit. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't happening. Oh, hell no. It ain't gonna happen. If they act up again, I'll go over there and I'll beat the shit out of them. I'll break some skin on their ass. And I ain't even playing. I don't give a fuck, but they gonna lock me the fuck up? I don't think so. I got Republicans, remember? That's what I'm talking about. Don't fuck with me. And you can best believe if she fuck up just a...
You know what I'm saying? So that was just a little bit of that. You understand? That was a little bit of that. So now, like I said, that's the mind state, you know, of basically who's in control. You know, now granted, everybody's not, you know, a brazen dickhead with it. You know, not everybody is, you know, has the sociopathic type of mindset behind what they do. You understand? But best believe, because how can I put it? Like athletics, I've noticed that athletics and entertainment in general have a tendency to create narcissists. You know, narcissists and sociopaths. And I say that, you know, because being somebody who was kind of groomed in that arena, you know, I look back on my life and there were certain things that I said and did that that almost like when I look back, it's like, damn, a wrong turn here or there, and then shit, I'm right in that room, you know, right inside of that box. You understand? Like the main thing, you know, he caught me saying a lot was, man, you know who I am? You know who the fuck I am? You know, that right there alone, you know, when your name holds weight and all of that type of shit, like, yo, you full of yourself. Especially when you know you on some bullshit. You know, but the way that everything is set up, I mean, shit. This is almost how they want people to think and operate. The only problem is when people like normies try to have this type of behavior. You understand? That just makes the perpetuation of the bullshit much simpler, because the manipulation and all of that type of shit is easy to handle, because everyday people are being manipulated on some bullshit, and it's easier to accept whenever you have the again, the bullshit put in front of you. When you have a manipulator in your life who does nothing but spit bullshit, right? When they do nothing but add drama when it's unnecessary, tell lies when it's unnecessary, revise history and create their own stories to make you look crazy, right? When you're dealing with people like that in an everyday situation, you're already dizzy enough with that shit to not see that the whole big picture is full of shit. So, I mean, shit always goes where the fuck it goes. You understand? And like I said, with this one here, this is more so, this, I ain't even gonna front, like I said, it's kind of personal at this point. Because I don't know what you heard and you was listening to it, but I mean, I got threatened pretty good. You understand? Threatened pretty good by somebody who, like I said, I done seen personally the power that shit wields. Personally, on two eyes. On several occasions. You understand? And he knows this. That's why, he was willing to talk to me, basically trying to get me to back down type shit, which, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that at all. So just, I don't know. I guess you can share this motherfucker if it strikes you. You understand? But in the end, like wherever shit goes, just know that you need to protect yourself with knowledge, and within that knowledge, understand that everybody don't think like you. Like if you have a good heart and all of that good stuff, everybody don't think like you. So don't treat everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't give people too much of that benefit of the doubt shit, because I mean, that's part of the conditioning, as far as being having that good heart and all of that type of stuff, that we're taught not to think that these people are what they present themselves to be, as far as that evil shit. Because even then, because like I said, with that conditioning before, when you're on, like when you watch them TV shows and all of that shit, like the worst type of people still sometimes have a tendency to get painted in a decent light. Like the liars, manipulators, the murderers, the thieves. I mean, hell, look at motherfucking Dora. Swiping, no swiping, and all this shit. Oh, man. Like, how the fuck you got a kid show and you got a fucking thief on there and the shit is funny? That's what the fuck I be on and what I be talking about when it comes to that conditioning shit. And, the conditioners making people, immune and make light of shit that's really wrong. So yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. it's crazy when you really sit back and think, because I mean, shit, I just recently, went back to listen to this conversation, because it happened like back in like December, and I just recently went back to listen to it, and it's just like, damn, like, nigga, you really, like, it's some really haughty shit, some really arrogant shit that got said within that, especially like, what I'm saying, you talking about beating the skin off a kid's ass and you can't touch me type shit because I got the Republicans. That's not good. That's not funny. But yet and still, that's what wins. Stop letting that shit win, man. Stop letting that shit win. But yeah, this Nobleman talk bullshit is confirmed, man. For real. Hey, yo, I'm back real quick on, I guess, some bonus type shit, because I had went on ahead and jumped to the numbers just to see, what exactly came up when, thinking about this last little bit. So, I mean, can't debate this shit. A nobleman is 33 in numerology. All right. A nobleman is 33 in numerology because, I mean, as it stands and that shit goes, man, the numbers have to fit whenever it comes to whatever it is that they got going on. All right, so a nobleman is 33. Masonic and nobleman 66. A Freemasonic nobleman. Right, because, I mean, they can't miss with shit that happens. So you mentioned when he said, all I gotta do is make a call to the Sergeant of Arms. To call a Sergeant of Arms is 77. Sergeant of Arms and Freemason. They can't miss. You understand? And they don't miss. And because like when I just look at the numbers, people would always ask me, like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Like, honestly, I don't know. But what I do know, is that this pattern is consistent, right? Because what is it here? A Sergeant of Arms and Freemason is 111. I know that this shit is extremely consistent. Understand, when it comes to, I mean, you see the list. I mean, run down this damn channel from where this video, resides. It'll be up there at the top. It'll be up there at the top, but you scroll down. I mean, you see everything. I mean, I've touched enough, to where you see, like, you can't get away from the shit. Understand? You can't get away from the shit. So now, if you can't get away from the shit and it's like based in bullshit, right? There has to be something deeper with it, that, like I said, when I don't know, what I do know is that it's magic, because the only way to really kind of get people to not see the dizzy, like not knowing they're dizzy, but to be dizzy, that's a magic show. That sleight of hand and, the illusion and all of that type of shit. Because that's what our everyday life is a fucking illusion. But where does it come from? And how is it perpetuated and all of that? How, who does it and all of that? Well, shit, it's right the fuck in front of you. Whoever is in front of you is the one who's doing it. Look at the news people and all that type of shit. Yo, they read off the teleprompter. Man, they told us that shit on Anchorman. When Ron Burgundy said, fuck off, San Diego. Because he's just reading off the teleprompter and don't know what the fuck he's even saying. That goes for all of them. It goes for all of them you see in front of the camera. When athletes talk, man, they got the headphones on. They're being told what the fuck to say. Gotta be, because it's so bland. And then whenever they're up on stage, they're reading off of a teleprompter or they're reading off of a piece of paper. You know, because that, what is it? That Kwame Brown and Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, all that shit's going on right now. I had seen some with Stephen A., where he's sitting there talking about Kwame Brown, how terrible, he's a bust, he's this, he's that. But like every time he looks back at the camera to read what the fuck he needs to say, that's the sign of a 100% controlled puppet. And that's who's put in front of us, is controlled puppets. And then puppets is ran by these fucking numbers. Like, as far as the narrative, should I say, the narrative, you know, that the puppets are pushing is driven by, you know, these numbers, which, like I said, the magical spell type shit, you know, that without the knowledge of it, obviously has motherfuckers dizzy. Easily put into whatever box that, you know, that person is designated for. Because they have so many different boxes. You know, each one just as containing, even though you may think you're free with this, free with that. No, like if you inside of this type of thought process without understanding what's really going on, it's still another box. You know, so yeah, man, I guess that's the extension of, you know, this nobleman title, this noble title, you know, that you're not supposed to have here in America. You know, you're simply not supposed to have this title. You know, not with it wielding such power. You know, like I said, you a noble in a certain club and all of that type of shit within that structure. You know, that's different. That's what motherfuckers sign up for. I didn't sign up to be controlled by no fucking noble over me making phone calls to get shit done. I didn't sign up for that. So therefore, that's not right. And I know many other people did not sign up for that shit. And actually believe in the people who put it down on paper that shit's not supposed to be right. You understand? So yeah, as always, shit goes where it goes and 'tis what it is. But now the Nobleman numerology pattern is confirmed along with the bullshit.